He been doing it his whole life, nigga. What are you talking about?
My nigga, what does that have to once you're not answering my question. Once again, what does him, like you keep on beating around the bush but not answering the actual main question? What does him having a big chakra amount have to do with him actually balancing sage mode? And you keep on saying he was doing it all his life. When? You keep on saying he was balancing, he was doing it all his life. When? Naruto had no control. He like, what are you not understanding about? He had no control. Naruto sucks at chakra control.
What is your point?
You keep on trying to bring in
what is your point in saying he has no control? So we can get this out the way. I don't know why you keep saying this. He had no control. What is your point?
Because he had because just like Jiraiya, who was studying for years, could not control it, and just like Minato, who once again can also do it. Who's not listening? Who him?
Let him finish. Could cut him off. I'm trying to let him finish. Don't cut him off.
Because it's the perfective, it's the mastery part. You keep on making it seem like, since Naruto had, you let me finish. You keep on saying since Naruto has a big amount of chakra, it'll be easier for him because he's been balancing that all his life. And then you keep on adding that, but not saying how. Keep on balancing what all his life. Naruto legit, once again, since part 1 up until Sage Mode, and then after Sage Mode when he learned to balance Kurama's chakra, has terrible chakra control. He could barely balance out his own chakra. So bringing in a whole nother new chakra with Kurama fucking him up made it harder. So I don't see how he's been doing it all his life when he has been terrible all his life. You make like you saying saying, well, he has been good all his life when we have literal.
You are beating a dead horse, kid. That's why nigga can't respond to you.
Okay, so why do you keep bringing it back around?
I'm not.
What is your point then?
Okay, listen. You just listen. I was never asking you. Like you focusing on him doing this whole life. I don't even know why you attached to that. That wasn't my whole point, gang.
Because you keep on trying to bring it up and say it as well.
You wanted me to shut up.
Yeah, nigga, because you keep trying to bring in points that don't matter.
I'll show you. When you sit there and say the massive chakra amounts inside Naruto, if I gotta tell a nigga that watched Naruto when has ever been displayed of his massive amounts of chakra, then you don't watch Naruto. So I'm not gonna explain that to you because I don't need to. Second point. So that's why I don't gotta address he been doing this whole life. We already know he been doing this whole life. That's his highlight. His chakra.
But he hasn't.
It's immense, right? But anyways, after you see him losing sage
mode, control is different.
Yeah, it is. You know, chakra control is different, but he was able to control the sage mode better than his predecessor, right?
Predecessor.
All right, that shows that he was able to do it. So if you focusing on, well, he was never able to control it, nigga. We're talking about the point where he can control it. Why are you going back to the point where he never can control it? Now, if you go sit there and say, well, you say he been doing it his whole life, I would say, well, every time they show him demonstrate his chakra amounts, it's vast. Whether it's Kurama or what did you say, the clones or whatever the fuck.
It's not controlling. Just because it's vast don't mean it's controlling.
No, I didn't say. Okay, no, wait. I didn't finish. I didn't say that's control. I'm saying dealing with large amounts of chakra. When you sit there and gave the Sakura example, did I not agree with you? I agree with you, but I also said, yeah.
No, bro, you didn't. You kept on hollering about something.
I agree with
he
you.
has large amount of chakra.
If you sitting there saying, but that does not take the fact that I agree with you. Two things can be read at the same time. Do he have more?
But one of them is only right, and the other one's not right.
But Kev, I asked you, do he have a higher amount of chakra than Sakura? You said yeah, but she got better chakra.
And I said yes.
Yes, listen, you said yes, but he got better chakra control. So when I sit there and say, I agree with you, but he has better chakra control, I'm not saying nothing different, nigga. I don't know why you think I am, but you are. Anyway,
you would just say the reason she has better chakra control than him because she has less chakra than him, which is not the reason.
No, I said she's dealing with
That's what you said. Okay, well, same thing, which is not the reason, which again, you are completely wrong about.
Okay, it's the macro. When you bring up her having better chakra control, okay, so what that was my point of saying that. She's not dealing with the same amount, so even if she do, cool. So, that's all I was saying. I didn't disagree with it, but I'm just saying, okay, what does that disprove? I'm just saying he got the higher amounts of chakra, so when he dealing with more amounts of chakra, it's probably more of a natural thing to him since he's been dealing with amounts of chakra inside of him since birth. That's just the story, gang.
No. All right, cool. No, what do you keep on saying? Okay, you keep on hollering
about. We can agree to disagree.
No, you keep on saying no. You keep on saying when he's taking in more chakra. Once again, you keep on adding in him having a giant vessel to something that does not matter, my nigga. You keep on trying to make it seem like him having a giant vessel is the reason. No, it's not. Once again, bringing in nature energy is mixing it and balancing it with your own energy. The only energy he's bringing in is mixing with his energy. So once again, it don't matter how much energy he has. If he does not know how to balance the chakras together, he's going to turn into a fucking frog.
Well, okay, so
it don't matter how much energy they bringing in.
No, I feel you. So
if they can't balance it, then they're going to fucking die.
No, I feel you. So since Naruto was able to balance his energy better, so like let's see if Jiraiya was able to balance his energy better, could he have perfected it, or did he not have enough to balance the amount of energy that it took?
He could have perfected it. That's the only problem. He can't perfect it. You have to perfect the same amount as energy as you bring in, the same amount as your body. If you bring in too much of an outside energy, it will take form. You will take form into a frog, which was shown with his form. He couldn't balance. He was taking in too much energy.
So, but that proves my point.
Matter.
Naruto
how?
Let me tell you. Naruto is used to taking in so much energy.
Oh my! You keep bringing that
right,
in.
I'm
like
arguing.
My nigga.
I already know I'm right.
No. Why does that matter? No. How are you right? Please tell me how you right.
I'm gonna say agree to disagree. Because you keep giving me the ammo to prove my point. When I don't know something, then you say it like, oh, well, this nigga explained it to me.
No, because you keep on hollering about some, oh, well, since Naruto's used to bringing in a lot of energy, what do you mean by that? Why do you keep on thinking that matter? It don't matter. You have to mix, child. You have to mix an outside energy with your energy. It doesn't matter how much chakra you have.
No, you're mixing your chakra with the natural energy, right?
You mixing your chakra with an outside energy. It has to be perfectly balanced. Naruto has never, up until KCM, not even KCM, until after KCM in Boruyan mode, is when he mixed a chakra. Not one time in Naruto or Naruto Shippuden, Kurama and Naruto mixed chakra. Naruto has used Kurama's chakra. He used it. They have two different pools. Naruto used. He has never mixed. Him mixing sage energy is the first time when him mixing any type of energy. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I never said. What are we arguing, nigga?
Because you keep on making it seem like, oh, well, since Naruto is used to taking in, it don't matter. Once again, it don't matter how much is being taken in. If you cannot balance the energy, you are fucked. That's the main part. You can have a big chakra reserve and a small chakra reserve. You can still learn sage mode. The point is, if you can't balance it, then you fucked.
I agree. Where's the disagreement? What is this disproving or proving?
It's disproving that the fact that him having a giant chakra reserve means nothing. He learned how to balance it, which is something Jiraiya just couldn't do. Now, once again, another example, Hashirama, who once again had more chakra reserve than Naruto did before the end of the series. Naruto didn't get more chakra than Hashirama until after he got both parts of the nine tails. He had trouble controlling sage mode. That was in his backstory. Yeah, that was in his backstory.
Is it because he didn't? So why Naruto able to do it? Because he got to find sync with himself with another energy already.
No, he just can. No, he can. What do you keep on saying? He can do that since birth. He has not been mixing energy since birth. Like, you are just plainly wrong about that. Like, what do you keep on trying to say?
That was a question, nigga. What are you talking about? How am I wrong about asking a question?
Okay, you keep on saying he's been doing this since birth. What is it? He has not been doing anything. Okay, no, he hasn't been doing it since birth. Naruto has never mixed his energy with Kurama. He has never mixed his energy. It ain't Kurama pouring some of his chakra into Naruto. No, he's never mixed it.
So Kurama overwhelmed him, but he never mixed it with Kurama. But Kurama sometimes.
Yes, Kurama always takes him over. With sage energy, you're bringing in the energy and mixing it. You have to balance it.
No, I get that. Again, that was never the debate, though.
Keep on making but your reasoning for Naruto having a better is because of his large chakra reserve, which is not true. It's the fact that he in general. No, but it's not. But it's just not true. Once again. No, it's not. You literally taking everything that I'm telling you, going, well, since I've read this, it's true.
I'm gonna find a manga to post in Discord. Cause I try to take your word for it, but I caught you lying like 3 times, nigga, or being wrong
How?
3
Okay,
times.
when
Not
did
lying,
I?
not
When?
lying, being wrong.
How am I being wrong? Okay, you keep on saying I'm being wrong, but yeah, I've already shown and proven to you. Even looked it up yourself, and there was a few times where you're like, he's right, he's right.
You
My
told
nigga,
us,
what
you
I?
told me that you gotta draw on nature energy, and then tell me you had to fuse your chakra with the nature energy. You didn't tell me that.
Bruh, my nigga, why do you keep my nigga? Yeah, okay, so me saying you have to balance it is not telling you, are we slow right now? Are we slow right now, Cole? So me telling you
No,
from the
it's the same.
beginning,
No,
you
yeah.
have to balance it.
If I'm ignorant to the timeline of Naruto and you don't tell me that, it was gonna come off as disingenuous. That's why I said wrong. I was trying to give you a
Yeah,
pass.
I might
I
have
could say
tried. If
lie,
I
but you
didn't
was
know
wrong.
Naruto and someone said they had a balance, I would think one or two things. Either you have to either balance as much chakra as you bring in, or you either have to mix something and balance the portions. What are you talking about?
But
There's
Naruto got
absolutely
another.
no way.
He has another energy source in him. I could have thought you was talking
Okay,
about Kurama like
Kurama's
I did.
energy so okay, Kurama's energy source is not connected to Naruto's directly. Why do you keep bringing that? Like it has nothing to do with it.
But
They
okay,
have
you
he has
acting
a
like
whole
okay, but
energy
you're
different
with
energy
the
different
fact that you
pool.
acting like that doesn't have to be explained to somebody that don't watch it. That's beyond me. I'm not
But
gonna lie.
you said you seen the first few episodes. I thought you would know, right?
No. How long ago did
So
Naruto come
you
out?
honestly
You
so
being
you didn't
disingenuous
know,
now. Yeah, you being disingenuous,
my
gang.
nigga. Didn't you say that you didn't?
I
Wait,
told you I
I
was a
did forget. You did
I
make
told you
okay.
I was
No,
a
that's my fault. I
casual, gang.
forgot that you didn't say that you didn't finish. I thought you finished part one. It was Twan. My bad. That's my fault. I'm thinking that you finished part one, but no, you the one who said you was on the first arc, right?
Yeah, but I know bits and pieces of everything.
But you didn't know that their energies aren't the same. Okay, so I'm being disingenuous, but so are you. If you already know bits and pieces to shit, wait.
No, when you said balance, I'm thinking you like trying to keep some type of like you say Kurama energy negative. I'm thinking he trying to like purify the energy. I don't know something. I don't know really. How could I
So I
know?
have to. So basically, what you're saying is that I didn't lie. I just need to explain more.
I
Basically,
I also said oh I said you was wrong. That's why I didn't want to say
how?
lie. I didn't say lie. I
But
said you
how
was
is I
wrong
wrong if the only thing that your reasoning is I didn't explain enough?
because then what am I speaking against?
Okay, well I can just explain enough. Just say it. It's not me being wrong. It's just saying I didn't explain enough.
But
If
that happened.
everything, if
Okay, but
what I've
that happened
showed you.
again when we was explaining the mixture of energies that end up
And
coming
once
to
again, I
fruition.
did not know that I would have to tell you that he has to that he has to combine his chakra to balance it out. I thought
Right.
you would
But that
understand
okay,
what
right.
balance means.
But
As
that's
so
what
again, that's not me being
no
wrong.
I
It's just
feel
not
you.
me telling enough information.
But that will
So once
lead
again, I'm not wrong.
but that's what leads to the third one.
Which is what?
When you was sitting there saying Karama energy couldn't balance with him, and then I'm like, nigga, he chose not to do it. You're like, oh
And
yeah, I
again,
forgot to
I
tell you.
didn't wrong. I didn't explain enough what I had said. I've been
So all
telling you
right,
that
nigga, when you
Karama was
okay, let me tell
hindering
you
his
this.
training.
Let me tell
Again,
you
it's
this.
not a lie, not me
If
being
you
wrong. It's not me telling that they fell in the full detail.
it is being wrong.
No, it's not full detail. If I told you the truth and then just add on the rest of it to it.
No, when I gave you the option between relationship or energies fusion, and you say energies fusion, you're wrong. Now, if you didn't mean that, then I say you misspoke. That's why I said you was wrong. I didn't say you lied because I don't think you did it on purpose. But when you do that, and I'm arguing against that, and that's not even your standpoint, it's like, nigga, I got to bring you back around and give you more clarity to even know you was wrong about that.
My whole standpoint was the fact that Naruto that his inheritance and his his chakra pool has nothing to do on why he couldn't master Sage Mode.
Okay, when you say inheritance, you talking about the mother shit, right?
Yes,
I
as
agree, and
that was
then
your
I agree with
first
that. Then I
reason.
agree with that.
And then you were talking about you did, and then you were talking about the chakra pool. And once again, what does having a large chakra pool means nothing if you can't balance the chakra itself. Naruto and Kurama don't have the same chakra pool. Naruto, like Jiraiya, had to sit down. That was their first training. He trained him the same way he did with Jiraiya. He had to not only balance
But
on
having
top of
now,
things, but try to get a
but having the Jiren been leaking into him since birth.
Okay, leaking. How that's not
Yeah,
balancing. That's
yeah,
not balancing your
yeah.
power.
Got him. Got
That's
him.
not
I
balancing your
forgot.
power.
You told
That's not.
me. Okay,
That's not
I would say,
balancing your
okay, Kev. No,
power.
I agree. I agree with that. But can let me say this. Do you think that the most powerful Jiren leaking into you since birth will give you a higher reserve than normal?
Okay, once again.
On top of having a whole other
Oh my God.
reserve
What is the whole other reserve?
that he learned how to fuse with in the end or whatever you said, the Kurama. So he got
Okay,
his, and he
Cole.
got Kurama's, and Kurama's been leaking it to him.
Let me ask you again a question. What does that have to do with learning to balance chakra?
Because
I agree that.
Okay, look, I'm gonna tell you why.
That having the strongest tail beast would make you have a bigger chakra pool. Let me answer the question.
You said, how did I help you? You told me a girl tried to siphon off some of that Kurama energy and she couldn't do it.
And was poisoned.
But Naruto wasn't.
Why would Naruto be? Wait, what? Nigga, what are you talking about?
If the chakra been leaking in Naruto since birth, and the motherfucker who got the ability to siphon off the chakra couldn't siphon it off, that would mean he got some type of natural affinity to chakra, bro.
What? No, you are taking it and you are reaching hard as fuck.
I'm not. It ain't a reach. You said Naruto have 2 chakra pools.
Yes, it is a reach.
No, listen. Wait, is it plenty of people who got? Oh yeah, everybody who got a Jiren Shiki got 2 chakra pools, right?
Yes.
Okay, but he got the most powerful one, and it's been leaking to him since birth. His chakra pool is gonna be bigger than most people's.
Oh, okay, Kobe. You keep adding that in as if it changes his mastery. It has nothing to do with mastering and balancing something.
But if he dealing with more chakra, it would mean that he would be able to balance chakra than other people. He's dealing with more than the average person.
No, it doesn't, Cole. What is your thinking? So if I'm telling you Naruto has been sucking at balance and controlling chakra since birth, and you sitting here going, well, he has the strongest Jinchuriki, so that means that he should automatically be good at controlling.
First off, it was never that simple. What I'm saying is if he went in stage mode and then made 2 perfected stage modes to reserve, this got a lot to do with chakra reserves, my boy. Sorry. That's just what it is. Because you said, well, Jiraiya first off couldn't even balance the power to do the form. Yeah, I ain't even gonna go there. But because, nigga, no one else could do it.
No one else can do what?
Have 2 perfect clones.
I never said that. You fucking lying. I never said they could. Hashirama could.
No, you said he perfected Sage Mode?
Yes.
What you just say? I thought you said he didn't perfect it.
I never said Hashirama didn't perfect Sage Mode.
What was your point?
I never said that not once.
When you just brought Hashirama, what was your point of bringing Hashirama up?
My point was that Hashirama had a big chakra base. Had big chakra.
Oh,
wait. Controlling
it. But he had a natural affinity to natural energy too, though. I do know that much, nigga.
No, he had a Gekkai, which was wood style.
It don't matter, nigga. He had a natural affinity to it. You lying.
That's not my nigga. Why do you keep on trying to make? You keep on adding this natural infinity.
I know he got wood style, but no, I do remember when they was mentioning him. They was talking about
Okay, he has a wood style. Why do you keep on making it seem he has a natural infinity? No, you keep adding on stuff that's not true.
No,
you adding on. You giving these random titles, and then that's not true, my nigga.
All right, yeah.
What the fuck?
Even if you're right, because I can't quote the direct chapter or whatever. Going back to Naruto, it's because his high chakra reserves is what makes him so exceptional and shit, bro. That's just just Google
it's
it. Anything,
not. Bro, I don't have to Google it if I've already read it.
You were
wrong. I feel like the series itself. How am I wrong when you have never read it?
How many chapters you read? How many chapters you read in Naruto? How many chapters you read in Naruto?
I've read all of Naruto.
How many chapters is it?
Altogether, the first part. I really don't know. Altogether, it's over like 600.
All right. You can watch 600 chapters and still be wrong.
My nigga, once again, you sitting here trying to tell me I'm wrong when you legit have no clue what you're talking about.
Nigga, the baby born with the beast in his belly, and they saying he's been leaking chakra into the boy since he was born.
Okay, and you keep on trying to make it seem like that has something to do with chakra control when you are blatantly wrong.
Okay, who got the best chakra control in the series now?
We don't know. Nigga, anybody can have a good... No, we don't. How the fuck do we know who has the best chakra control in the series, Code? Please tell me. We do not know how everybody's chakra control is. Chakra control is going to be a normal thing that shinobis do. Some people just have better chakra control than any.
Who the strongest in the series?
Right now, at this point, probably Jura.
I'm tired of you, kid. Fuck you, bro.
Like you're not making sense. I agree that he had a big... Listen, I agree that he had a big...
say this over, because I already got the clip, nigga.
What's the clip?
I'm going to post it in Discord, nigga. I got the clip. You already admitted to me that I was right. You don't know it yet until you watch it though. You go see.
No, you keep on saying that you right, but then every time you bring in, oh well, he has a good mastery of chakra.
No, you get me to go down a rabbit hole talking about shit I don't know I'm talking about. Nah, I give you that.
Twine.
I start making
when did I get him to go down the rabbit hole? Has this nigga not been saying that the main reason that he has a good chakra choice because of his vast chakra pool, right?
That nigga out, bro. Don't even say nothing to that nigga.
No, I want you to know, because you keep on trying to see. No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about me. Yeah, okay. I'm talking to you. You keep on trying to make it seem like this thing means this thing when it's not true. You keep on adding in. Well, he has a lot of chakra, so that automatically means he has a good chakra control.
All right. Let's turn this down to 5 real fast. Let me ask you this: when you was right, did I agree with you?
About which one?
A lot of shit that I can't argue, but it just sounded like it made sense. I couldn't argue with what I probably didn't know.
Yeah.
But when
and I'll agree with you if I'm wrong too, but I'm not agreeing with if I'm not wrong because I'm not.
I kind of had to point out every time you was wrong. But maybe you didn't know until
you didn't know. Once again, you didn't point out I was wrong. You kept on saying, well, I didn't give you enough information about this or this or that. That's not being wrong. It's not giving enough information. You're getting two things mixed up.
But if we debating and you do it not once, not twice, but 3
again,
times,
not giving enough information. You clearly don't debate enough to try to be saying that.
No, if I'm a casual, it's like, nigga, you keeping me ignorant to prove your point, or do you really want to debate?
How am I keeping you ignorant to prove my nigga? You just seeing labels that never happened. You just add that never happened.
When I bring up the 3 examples, it can come off like that. Is what I was saying. I don't take it.
Okay, but I already told you. Okay, so why are you bringing it back up? I never lied. You just again. We went through them, and it's like it's not just detail. Because never lied. I was never wrong.
Because that's what make the debate so challenging and so drawn out. Because if I gotta pull a full circle to bring you back to understand where you was wrong at 4 or 5 times in the argument.
But I proved you wrong multiple times.
No, I agreed I was wrong. Okay, no, that means.
But okay, I proved you wrong multiple times.
You proved me wrong. This is the main. No, the main one was the mom, the dad, and Kurama. The mom and dad.
I've been wrong about as you claiming.
Kurama.
How? The only thing, once again, I've been telling you that Kurama was the main influence. The only thing.
I meant to ask you this. What abilities do his mom got? Naruto mom got?
She has the Uzumaki inherited change. That's something that most females and some men get, where unless you chain the tail beast.
Hold on.
Mostly any Uzumaki get red hair.
And then she also has the
nine-tailed.
No, you trying to change the subject. You changed the subject. Then you keep he changed the subject. You just changed the subject.
Now, let me educate Jit why you don't interrupt somebody. I'm trying to figure out when the God dude told him he didn't inherit no abilities. I'm trying to figure out if they're talking about something that's genetic, or did the mom have special abilities for her? So I'm trying to distinguish between the clan being known as something, which means it wouldn't matter if the mom had or not. That's just something they clan known for. Or are they talking about the mom having an ability that didn't get passed down to the son, like the dude had abilities that didn't get passed down to one of his sons? Not the lineage in the bloodline or whatever comes with that. I'm talking about the ability. So what ability did the mom have, you said?
He didn't get nothing from his mother. There was no ability, nothing.
What ability did she have?
The main ability that we know that shows that she's a Uzumaki is the chains of something. I forgot what the name. That big giant chains that pop out and are able to strike down tail beasts and hold them down. Naruto did not get that, and he also didn't get his red hair, which is another main trait of all Uzumakis.
So yeah, that don't speak towards his high chakra reserves. That speak towards the.
Why do you keep bringing in chakra reserves?
I just was proving a point about when the dad said he didn't inherit no abilities. That doesn't. He don't inherit the Uzumaki bloodline shit or whatever. He didn't inherit the abilities the mom got.
Chakra.
He didn't say that though. See, now you making that up.
No, I didn't.
I just try to get clarity of the shit, then you throw your head cannon on it. So now show me where it say that at.
How's it?
Show me where it say that at.
Okay, once again, what did he say?
We know what he said. He said abilities.
Let me see.
Having massive
but no matter how exponential both parents are there's no guarantee one will inherit outright either of the abilities sound familiar, just as it seems in you, Naruto.
Exactly. Abilities. They talking about the special abilities mom had. He doesn't have that.
No. Because her special ability. No, because Naruto wouldn't have the chains.
No, I know.
What the fuck?
That's what he's speaking to. I agree.
No, he's not. Cause he's cause now you know see, and here you go trying to add something that's not true. Cause no, he's not just talking about the chains.
What did he say then?
Once again, abilities being both the bloodline abilities. Cause once again, you can inherit.
That's what he said.
Abilities. He has abilities.
Okay, his son, the Hashirama dude's son, was weak.
Yes, he inherited nothing.
So what made him strong? He just made other ninjas?
No, after he sent both of them away. He sent both of them away to do a test. If one of them got the test, he would give him his power upon death.
Oh, they was fighting for the power.
No, not fighting. He sent them both off to different villages that needed saving. The brother with the power decided to use his powers to create a village and prosper, while the other brother decided to work with the village. One village, the brother with the powers village, didn't last because there was nobody there. No, he didn't teach nobody nothing. They all just praised on him as a guy, while the other brother taught them how to and make their own well and stuff. After that, he gave him the power. That's when the cycle of hatred started. The brother Indra got upset, saying that he didn't deserve it because he was a weakling. He didn't have nothing. And since I'm the strongest, I should have everything. And so he left and formed the Uchihas.
All right, so that's the Uchiha clan. So why do they? I understand him, Naruto not having that ability his mom got. I kind of wish you would have told me she had a special ability too, because when you give the context,
she don't have a special ability. You keep on trying to make it something again, and it's something. It's something. No, ability. I just told you it's something inherited from, bruh. I legit told you it's something inherited from the fucking Uzumakis. I literally said that.
Okay, wait.
I literally said that.
Didn't you say it was ability, or now you saying it's not? Like, what is it? Is it ability?
No, it's an ability inherited from the Uzumaki.
Oh my god! So she do got an ability, or she don't? Why did you just say all that?
No, because you're making it seem like it's a special ability to her. It's
like...
not to her. It's anybody Uzumaki female. Karen has it. Karen's an Uzumaki female.
Okay, but I'm saying he's saying Naruto, you Uzumaki, you didn't inherit it.
Inherit anything? Why would he inherit the? Why? Oh my God! He's not going to inherit the chains.
Okay, wait. Okay, so the chain ability is like the Sharingan or something to the Uchiha or something.
Yes.
Like okay, so that's obviously what he's saying. They didn't inherit.
Okay, it's a bloodline trait. Yes, it is. Okay. The Uchiha has a bloodline trait. If you don't have a problem with Uchiha, you wouldn't be a bloodline, nigga. Okay, yes, that literally. Oh my God.
But the clan the clan is known for having massive chakra reserves.
Which is a blood. Oh my fucking God. It's like you going around in circles. They have chakra reserves because of a bloodline trait. Naruto doesn't have that bloodline trait.
You said Nine Tails?
No, Naruto.
He don't have what bloodline trait?
The chakra reserves, the red hair.
Oh no, man! Why everybody say that but you?
You say everybody's okay. Everybody said, what were you looking at? Video? Something that was supposed to probably 2-3 years ago, wasn't it?
No, everybody say that.
Where?
When you look it up, you go see it too. You ain't gotta ask me where.
Okay, and if I show you something that legit counteracts that, then what? What? Then what? Then what if I show you something that legit contradicts that? And once again, you listening to other people. What if I show you people who also agrees with me, who also watches the series? Then what?
But I watch the show and see the immense chakra reserves myself that you say he don't got.
Oh my God! No, when did my God? Because you keep on saying, well, he got the immense chakra reserves. Okay, once again, as another reason for that you keep on trying to look over.
Kurama is the reason too. I said that.
Okay, that's not a family. He's not my nigga. Kurama is not a family bloodline trait.
I never said he was. Why you saying that?
Okay, so why do you keep on bringing? Okay,
you know why I'm bringing.
Okay, so why do you keep on hollering about some? Okay, so why do you keep on trying to say that then? Him having a big chakra reserve is not because of his bloodline trait, which has already been confirmed. It's because of Kurama. Yes, it is. Okay, so who didn't get confirmed to who? You? Because once again, this series has been ended. This series has been ended since like 2016, 2017. Okay, so please tell me.
What would make what you see more valid than what I seen? What makes yours more credible?
As proof. Oh my God! It's like I don't have to. It's like once again, it's like the series itself.
But I asked you about the quote. I asked you about what you sent Twan. That's what I'm asking you. What makes that more credible than what I would look up?
It's from the exact
manga?
It's fucking. Oh, you can't be serious. This nigga can't be dead.
Arguing with this nigga,
can't
bro?
be dead. It's source material. Are you serious?
Okay, but the source material don't. It said he didn't inherit some of the abilities of his
mom.
No.
The source material didn't. You reading what other people's telling you. That's not what the source material said.
That ain't what you just said. It said. You're not listening, again.
Wait, what'd you say?
Yeah, exactly. Hold on,
what'd you say? Cause that was a stupid ass. What makes that any more valid, nigga? It's legit out the manga itself, directly from the manga.
But that's not stupid for you to tell me. Oh no, I got this out the manga. That's just it's out the manga. That's not. Nigga, this out the manga. All right, I didn't know. You don't get no points for sources.
Nigga, did you not look at it?
I've been telling you. Did you not look at it? Look up the panel. I told you what I mean, and then you lying. Cause I said that earlier. I asked you multiple times. Do I need to look up the panel and show you? I told you to send Twan your thing so I can show you. Nigga, I've been telling you this is from the manga. Quit lying. Nigga, I've been saying that multiple times. Quit fucking lying. This nigga's tripping.
So if he didn't get it from the mom, it's from the dad in the Nigerian Cherokee.
It's not from the dead. Why you keep saying from the dead?
Cause he got huge chakra reserves too, don't he?
Nigga, look at the thing I sent you. God damn.
You keep on he doesn't. He doesn't have huge chakra reserves. Why do you think this? Where are you coming up with these random assumptions?
Cause I watched some of that shit. I'm not totally ignorant. And then you
watched some of what? Minato has barely been shown other than when he became a reanimated.
Wait, what did y'all show? What did y'all send me?
Of Hagoromo telling Naruto he inherited nothing from his mother or father, just like his son Ashura.
Let me see what you sent me, bro.
My bitch still gonna twist it somehow, some way.
On God, cause that fucking he ain't nothing saying about the bloodline. That big ass chakra reserve is an Uzumaki bloodline trait. We can't be dead ass. We can't be dead ass. It's like him going to Sasuke. If Sasuke had no eyes and going, you have no trace of either your father or your mother, who is both Uchiha. Like, come on now, Cole.
So wait, is large chakra, that's an ability?
What?
Because he's speaking to ability. Having large chakra is an ability?
No, it's an inherent trait from the blood, from the Uzumaki.
But he said inherent abilities. He didn't say traits. He said inherent abilities.
Okay. Trait ability is the same. It's like the eyes. It's a Kekkei Genkai. It's an ability.
No, that's not what I asked you. I asked you if excessive chakra was an ability. You said no. So this don't.
No,
that's not you asked.
Okay, wait.
When he asked that.
Okay, wait. I just asked. Okay, Kev, is what I say is large chakra reserves an ability.
No, it's not an ability.
Okay, well, what y'all sent me is there's no guarantee no one would inherit outright either of their abilities. We're talking about abilities. What are y'all talking about? If that's not an ability, how does this prove y'all point?
Either of their parents. Okay, because we know that Kushina's ability would be in her bloodline trait. Did you see in here say, okay, so make this make sense. If Kushina herself has not shown any
chakra reserves was an ability, you said no. What are you talking about?
So wait, so you want him to fully say a bloodline trait? Because we know it's a bloodline trait, nigga. That's the point.
But you
said doesn't have to specifically say it.
But you said
if you don't watch it, but you don't watch it, see what he's trying to say.
Wait, hold on.
He has to say it.
Why are you getting so loud? What do you get so loud for?
Because your reason is off.
Okay,
you're not making sense.
Okay, I'm not making sense. Okay, I asked you, is having massive chakra an ability?
No, just because he didn't say ability, inherent trait does not mean it's not the. Okay, go. I want you to see how you try to twist this up, like Twan just said.
Okay, you said I'm trying to twist it up. I'm gonna use the words that y'all sent me. I asked Kev, is massive chakra reserves an ability? Kev say no. I look at the source material of what he's talking about. The context of what the man talking about is certain abilities inherited from their parents. If massive chakra reserves isn't an ability, how is he speaking to that if he's speaking to his abilities and you say that's not an ability? Where am I stretching it at?
Because if you don't know the context behind that, you only looking at, ability this, ability that. My nigga, he has a Genkai. That would be the ability of the Uzumaki.
What's that? That's
It would be that big chakra trait.
What is
so
it
no,
called?
it's not inherently called. No, it's not inherently an ability that somebody can just learn or use. It's something that's in their family. He does not have that part of him.
Okay, but we talking about abilities. After what you sent me talking about abilities, what are you talking about? It's like you. It's like you interpreting.
It's the same. Girl, oh my God.
If it's the same thing, when I ask you if it's ability, why are you saying no?
Because it's not directly an ability. It's something, bro. It's like you know.
It's not a power. It's not a power.
It's not a power. It's not an ability.
Yeah, I know.
It's something that's inherited from their bloodline, which he doesn't have.
You can't make a point off it.
I can't make a point
which he doesn't have.
He's gonna make a point
plenty of times.
Why y'all both yelling one at a time?
He's gonna try to make a point about something that's been argued about plenty of times, which I just know for a fact is gonna be wrong.
Wait, I'm lost. You said it's not ability, and he's talking about abilities.
Because it's not direct. Because it's not an ability. If you in a bloodline that has certain traits, will you let me fucking finish, nigga? You can't sit here all about some. Oh no, I'm not. No, because it's not an inherent. Because it's not a direct ability. It's not just something that's direct. Since I'm part of the Uchiha, I have this fire, but it's not like a direct ability. But it's something that's inside their clan. He sits there and say that he has nothing from either parent. Not only being embarrassed, but inherited from his bloodline too. He has nothing from neither one of them. And if we're talking about ability, neither one of them have any special ability.
Yeah, they talking about.
Like it's not he inherited of ability. The cylinder, no, he definitely not.
If that's the case, he would have lightning, nigga. If that's the case, he would have lightning. If that's the case, he would have lightning.
He wouldn't inherit him. What are you talking about?
Kushina's Uzumaki's was a skilled user of the Silin Jutsu, a talented inherited from her Uzumaki clan and could create adenamine Silin chains to restrain the Nine Tails. So that is an ability inherited, but that's an ability.
It's an ability inherited direct only to females, because Karen has the same thing. What do you not understand?
No, I understand.
They would not go have him.
No, I understand what you're saying on that part, but just because he didn't inherit his mother ability with the things, you said girls get that. How does that mean he don't have the, what's the name, that's not even an ability you say? I'm trying to figure out how we get out of that circle, the massive chakra reserves.
Because it would be an inheritance. He's sitting here basically telling me that he has nothing. Like, once again, you are missing the context. You are just listening to abilities. If he's telling him, just like his son, he inherited absolutely nothing as what he did. No, you are only, oh my God, you only focusing on the word abilities and trying to make it seem like he's only talking about a certain power.
Wait,
like, what do you not understand?
You brought up, okay, so wait, you didn't bring up that page to address abilities?
No, I brought up the fact that he didn't enhance nothing. He didn't inherit anything. He did not inherit
any ability.
That's the whole point.
Not just ability. He inherit anything from their bloodline. He got nothing from like once again, you keep on trying to mix up that one abilities for just abilities. Also, there was nothing he got from the Uzumakis. Like, that's legit nothing. You can go through the whole series. There is nothing that he specifically got from the Uzumaki or from the Namakazes, my nigga. This is something that has been going on since been known for a long time. And you trying to come in here and tell me something different, my nigga. You are not going to win this because it's not true. You keep on trying to go around that one word ability and ignoring the other thing.
Okay, you and Drip the only niggas saying what y'all saying though. You do know that. And Drip don't watch the show.
No, we're not the only niggas. You are looking at just a few other people online, but I can guarantee I can pull up other people who also agree.
I'm even typing in what you saying. It's like, nigga, that's not the consensus, gang. That's like your head
okay, once again, it's okay. No, you keep on saying it's my head canon, but yeah, you believe in everything that you read, which is also could be head canon because it's not directly from the story.
Well, how
like you're reading what other people saying?
Well, it seemed like I had this point in the beginning of the whole argument, and everything I look up support it, but they don't support what you saying.
No, it didn't. I legit showed you shit that disproves what you were saying. You over here, it was Karama that did this. Oh, well, it's because of the inheritance that did this. When I legit showed one, it was stated himself, unless you want to argue with Hagoromo and the author who's legit telling him otherwise. Like, I can pull up so many other scams. I'm a nigga. You keep on trying to go out, oh, well, I'm disingenuous, but let me believe what everyone else is saying online. My nigga, I can show other people who should sound the same thing as me. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, but I know you're wrong. You wouldn't even argue this long. That's why I said
I'm
disagree.
wrong. How am I wrong?
Because you go look at it later and be like, Dean, I already did.
No, you're not explaining how am I wrong. You just keep on trying to explain the same thing, trying to prove me wrong, which you like.
You bringing up one statement that used the word ability, but don't want to attach it to the word ability when I ask you what ability is. Like, nigga, what did you even bring it up for?
My nigga, no, you keep on using ability and only thinking, well, if he said ability, then that only means ability. That means nothing else.
I asked you if there was ability. You said no. I had nothing to argue after that, nigga. You proved my point.
I didn't prove your point.
You did. And then you told me.
Yeah, you know it.
You tell me to look up the source, and I look it up. That proved the point.
Okay, no, I was wrong. I was wrong. You hear me?
About what?
The ability part. The clan's chakra is considered an ability, but of the clan specifically.
Yeah, but they talking about this.
The chakra is an ability of their clan specifically. As legit what like you doing legit what I just looked up. Because I could be wrong. Like I said, the chakra reserves itself is not called an ability because, well, no, take it back. The chakra reserves, chakra itself is not just a regular ability. It's something that everybody can get. I guess chakra reserve, the power to gather more chakra and reserve for later. I guess that in itself is an ability. So yes, that would count as an ability. So yes, he's talking about his chakra reserves. I am.
Oh, I'm trying to figure out why his mom was able to have the Nine-Tail sealed.
What do you mean?
Because they're trying to show me why Naruto was a candidate to get it sealed, and it's because he inherited the shit from his mom.
That is, you are, whoa, my nigga. What are you reading? You are, it's just how, Twine, did you hear this? Because now this is clearly way off. One, Naruto was never a candidate.
Okay, why did his mama have it?
Because she was an Uzumaki. Uzumakis are known to be strong, the Uzumaki females with their chains. Uzumaki females chains are known to have, strict powers to seal a tail beast. That's why the third Hokage's wife, who was the Jinchuriki beforehand, who was an Uzumaki, also had it. Minato himself, but when he was split Kurama's chakra in two, he put Kurama's chakra inside Naruto. He was never no fucking candidate. He was never supposed to have it.
Yeah, but why they ain't put it in somebody else?
What do you mean?
Like, why are they picking it in Naruto?
Because that's what Minato did at the time. At the time, because you, like, once again, it's something that you definitely have to watch if you understand. The Nine-Tails attacked the leaf. He was going to kill Kushina, knowing that she could put him back in there. Then Minato jumped in and stopped it. Same with Kushina. They both stopped. No, I'll tell you, he tried to kill Naruto. He wanted to make Minato and Kushina stuff after being released and try to go for Naruto, which Kushina and Minato jumped in the way. Minato used the Reaper Death Seal. It's an ability that cuts chakra in half and lets you cut that chakra in half unless you take some of it. The Nine-Tails was too big, so what Minato did was cut the Nine-Tails in half, put some of it inside him, so when he died, half of the Nine-Tails would also go, and the other half inside Naruto. There was nobody else around at that time. The village was being attacked. Niggas was dying, and people was like panicking. It wasn't he was a candidate. No, Naruto was legit a baby. So
Jiraiya believes he was the child of prophecy and could wield the Nine-Tails strength to become the world savior?
No, well, yeah. After finding out that Naruto, Minato put Kurama inside Naruto, Jiraiya did not know of the attack pre anything. Jiraiya was gone. He was
so
either.
The mama wanted
to
put him back in there so he can die with him, but they like, no, we might need this power. So he put in Naruto, Child of Prophecy. Yeah.
No, not.
That's why he able to do everything he able to do, nigga. It's the Swords.
No, because you're sitting here. No,
Kev.
it's not the Swords. Why are you sitting here lying? That's not the Swords. You lying.
I ain't lying, nigga. That's
You're lying. Yes, you are. Please tell me when. Please tell me when that happened. Because that's not what happened.
When did what happen?
Kushina wanted to put him back inside her and have Naruto go in there because they knew that was going to be the Child of Prophecy. Please tell me.
No, she wanted Minato to steal it back in her, so when she died, they can die with her. But he thought, no, they could use the power, and Jiraiya said that Naruto was the Child of Prophecy. And he used the
that's not what happened.
That's what let me get the chapter. That's what it's saying here.
No, it's not, because once again, Jiraiya was not there when they died. I just told you that.
Am I saying the wrong name? Oh, no, it say he believed in Jiraiya's.
Okay, Jiraiya was not there. Yeah, Minato knew about him having a prophecy. No, he did not know it was going to be Naruto. He did not even meet Naruto until after Naruto had grown up. He only met Naruto for the first time.
But did Minato, you said Minato knew of Jiraiya's prophecy before that, though?
Yeah, he knew Jiraiya's prophecy before
that. That's what it is, then. What are you talking about? This is the moment.
No, nigga. Now he's about to try to make it seem, oh, well, here he goes. I won. It's the death. No,
so
nigga.
What was the prophecy Jiraiya told Minato?
He didn't tell him the prophecy. He was saying that he said that because the only prophecy was that Jiraiya was going to be the one who Jiraiya was going to be the one to raise the what's the prophecy? Jiraiya was going to be the one to either raise the child that destroys the world or save the world.
And Minato was like Jiraiya and them leader or somebody? That was their teacher? Who was Jiraiya and them teacher?
Jiraiya was Minato's master.
Oh, Jiraiya was... Oh! Yeah, of course that is what it is then, man. That is here. Can I get what you're saying, though? Don't just trying to make it connect. I get what you're saying, though, but I'm pretty sure they connected it like that regardless.
That's... Okay.
That's what
I've seen the entire series, even the filler. And the only time that was ever mentioned.
You the type to argue semantics. A nigga can use the word a billion.
No, I'm not.
You be like, man, it was a lot. I'm like, nigga, I used a billion to represent a lot. Yeah, but you said a billion. All right, nigga. You argue semantics, bro. Sorry. You do.
Nah. I'm not okay, but your reasoning, like, it's not true. Like, I'm like, once again, somebody who's watched it and watched the filler. The only, like, once again, Jiraiya wasn't there. Yeah, he knew about a prophecy. He didn't think it would be Naruto. Well, the reason that he gave that he put what's his name inside Naruto is because of Obito, which he even said that he feels like that this new villain, that this new threat was going to need some power to beat him. That's why he even told him during the pain arc.
I don't know the whole narrative, but that's what the
no, because it's not. No, okay, yeah, that's what he said about Obito, not about Destiny.
Wait,
he felt that about Obito. He didn't think. He was not thinking about that. About what Jiraiya said. No, he was thinking about Obito specifically. Who was claiming he was moderate at that time. He didn't say. He was not talking about Jiraiya's destiny. He remained with him. What he told Naruto himself was the reason why he gave him the 9 tails is because of the person he met that night. He knew that he was gonna need somebody strong to beat him. What you were talking about Obito. He did not refer to Jiraiya not one time. That's just you saying that because of what you reading.
Wait, I don't understand what you're saying. Like, what's your point?
No, what is your point? You keep on making it seem like, well, okay, well, since Jiraiya told him that, he's like, you know what, let me put this inside Naruto because of it. That's not the reason.
Well, I'm pretty sure he believed in the Child of Prophecy, and that was going on. I'm pretty sure it came to his head.
No, Jiraiya believed in the Child of Prophecy.
Nigga, Minato did too.
Bro, that's the whole, but you can either read the backstory or watch the backstory. During that time, while Minato was fighting for his wife and his son's life, he never thought about Jiraiya the backstory at all. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, you keep on trying to say that didn't happen. No, the fuck he didn't. That nigga was fighting to try to save Kushina, the village, and Naruto. Not one time, not one flashback. Was he thinking, oh, well, Jiraiya said this? No. That never happened. That's your head canon. It
said Jiraiya told Minato that he believed Minato might be the Child of Destiny, which led Minato to believe that his own son Naruto was. You goofy as hell, boy, and you not telling us this for a reason.
No,
I'm done with you,
I didn't
nigga.
know. What do you mean? I didn't tell you what. That's not what happened during the final game.
And I said
that's not what happened during his death.
You're wrong. That's why you're
wrong.
What
are you talking about?
That's why you're wrong. You're wrong.
How am I wrong? It did not happen during his death. Did you watch his death?
You asked the question.
Have you seen his death?
Whoever said it happened during his death? Nobody said that. You adding that in. All I said was, I'm pretty sure it happened like that, but the narrative explained it somehow. You like, he wasn't thinking about Jiraiya. Nigga, it just referenced this nigga thinking about him, and when he thought about Jiraiya saying it was him, he believes it was his son. You a goofball, nigga. You disingenuous.
That did not happen during his death. That's not what I said.
Did it happen, nigga?
That did not happen during his death.
Who said that? Why are you trying to frame it before his death?
Seem like that was the reason why he gave him Kurama, which is not the reason.
I'm not making it seem like nothing, nigga. I'm telling you what they saying, nigga. You're making it seem like something.
I don't need to tell me. You don't need to tell me what the fuck they said when I watched the fucking series.
And who
I don't give a fuck what you looking up.
And who deaf you?
The shit.
And who deaf you even talking about? No one ever brought up nobody deaf. That's how you know you're making stuff up to try to make a point.
No, because after I said that, after I all about he gave him Kurama, you all about the child of prophecy shit. I'm like, okay, that had nothing to do with what happened during that moment. That's not why he gave him Kurama during that moment. He gave him Kurama because the threat of Obito.
What you mean because of the threat of Obito? What do you mean by that?
Because he didn't know about Obito, but when he was fighting him, as he said,
no. Okay, no, look, you're saying the same thing, but let me tell you why. This is why, Kev, you gotta listen because let me say this. You're right. I'm gonna say that so you don't interrupt me. But you going around this long ass circle to explain what Jiraiya prophecy explained. I'm speaking to.
I never explained. I agree with you. I legit agree with you.
Keep cutting me off.
I agree with you.
All right.
I legit said that he said that he told you that Jiraiya told Minato.
Okay, but another thing is when you trying to bring out but when he was talking about the future, he talking about Obito. Okay, nigga, he's talking about a future threat and he's gonna need the power to destroy him. That's the same thing. Of course, I don't know the story, so I'm not going to say Obito. But you bringing up Obito to try to disregard what I said? No, nigga. That's just the details of what I'm talking about. But you trying to make it seem like I'm wrong, and it's a whole nother explanation. Disingenuous, nigga. That's what I'm talking about. And that's why we talk. And that's why we have all these long circular conversations. Because, nigga, when I look up the AI overview, and you just bring up the details, it's the reason.
Overview.
You keyword overview. So when I bring it up and then you list the details, it's like, nigga, I didn't need the details. They gave me the overview, which is this, which fits the context of what point we're trying to argue.
Then you come to a conclusion to where you're wrong. Like
no,
this whole thing, you've been wrong about minutes, about the whole Naruto and Jiraiya thing, about the whole Sage Mode, about you looking at the AI overview and thinking about this about his mother and this about this and hell. You was wrong. So again, you looking up shit and you was wrong.
You want to totally get off the fact that you was just trying to gaslight the situation though and move on to you were wrong about this and that.
No, I'm not saying. Okay, so tell me this. AI overview and you was wrong.
How I was wrong about the AI overview when you gave me the detail and they gave me the summary and it's the same thing? Goofy.
They didn't because once again you go over here looking at well the AI overview here is saying that he got this from his mother and this from her when the series and manga itself just tells you otherwise.
Okay, because you speaking from a person who read the end. In the moment when Jiraiya tell Minato about the prophecy, do he know about Obito yet?
No, nobody know about Obito.
That's why when you bring it up, when we're referring to something in the past, it's fucking retarded, nigga. The whole plot that we're arguing don't even know that yet.
He tells them about it in the past.
Listen, bro. The fact that you didn't know about that and they didn't know about that then and you're bringing it up, you're disingenuous. That's my point.
How?
Because I'll bring up the AI overview, which speaking towards
how that make me disingenuous?
Listen. I'm bringing up the AI overview, which spoke to what you was talking about, but you bring up the narrative development that don't develop for fucking 15 years into Naruto to try to make it seem like what I brought up was wrong. That ain't disingenuous?
Actually, I didn't bring it up to see what you was wrong. What your reasoning was, you said, because after I said that he put that, I see what you mean. Because after I guess it would be a going around as destiny.
Exactly,
so I see what you mean at that part.
You going to the long, I'm like, nigga, stay right here. Because you do that whole thing, even if you do that, I still just spoke to that. You just know more than narrative.
Okay, well,
I can't argue
you got one point. Everything else you was wrong about.
I've been doing this the whole. Listen, if I had to coach you through the whole conversation and sustain a point and argue with you and calm you down,
nigga, you definitely didn't.
At this point,
nigga, you definitely didn't.
I only debate.
You got that point. You got that point. You can't say you only debate my equal and then be wrong about three things that I already proved you wrong against. What the fuck?
Wait. You were wrong.
Nigga, that make no sense.
You were wrong about three things, and I didn't want to call you a liar, but I brought you back to
How was I wrong? Once again, again, you keep saying I'm wrong, but it's just the fact I didn't tell you enough details. That's not being wrong. That's just not me explaining. You keep trying to make it seem like it's the same thing. No, being wrong is being outright wrong about what I'm saying, which I wasn't. I just didn't tell you enough details to fit your narrative. But that's not being wrong.
Now let me tell you something. What the fuck? Because listen, the fact that I know you smart enough to not bring up detail, but then you overly detail this situation, what makes it to what it is. That's the same thing you did back then. The reason why I had to bring up every example where you fucked up at. You said, where was I wrong at? I already did it 4 times.
That doesn't make it wrong.
It does make it wrong because you said I didn't give you all the details, but you want to overly give me the details when they don't matter. But you want to overly give me the details when they don't matter to try to make it seem like I'm wrong.
No, I don't. You asked me a question, I give you the details, and then when you bring up something up,
when they were still in the
I gave you the point for that. Okay, I bring you the point for that. But what about all the other times where you decided to say something and I said and you would happen to be wrong about it? Nigga, what are you talking about?
You're only talking about me allowing you to bring up the ability thing, but we just went back to that and established that the ability thing ain't even solid. The ability thing wasn't even solid.
I just told you, yes, it was.
It wasn't.
Yes, it is.
It wasn't.
How?
Because it wasn't.
How? Please tell me how.
What's name? What's Minotaur ability?
What Minotaur ability?
He got any abilities?
No, not inherited abilities. He has abilities that he makes as a ninja. No, he has nothing inherited. Unlike Kushina, who has a giant chakra reserve, has the chains, and has the red hair. We know Minotaur's main ability that he uses is his flying Raijin, but they know he didn't inherit that.
Yeah, that's like a special
he didn't inherit none of that. So once again, no, it's not. He didn't inherit nothing. Special ability,
though. Can anybody do that?
Yes, if you learn it.
Cause who do it in the show, or he's the only one that do it?
Toby
Rama, he like perfected it. Oh, Toby Rama do it first.
He made it.
Yeah, okay, I remember that part. Yeah, I do remember that. So that's just like his special ability, if you want to say that, a technique type shit.
He is something that he perfected. He made it better than the Toby Rama did.
Like Chidori and all the other type of shit. Yeah, but
yeah,
Kev, I got you, gang.
How does that got me?
Nigga?
What the fuck?
How not, nigga? What else would I have to say?
Once again, he didn't inherit nothing, and that you saying you didn't prove it, which I actually did with proof directly from the manga.
Do you think any other?
You saying here?
Okay, look. So do you think any other new? Because his dad did like separated that bitch before you put him in there, didn't he? Didn't he like take half or some shit?
Yes, he used a Reaper Death Seal.
So with the Reaper Death Seal, could any regular baby could have had the? Oh yeah, because with the Ninetales though, could the Ninetales been sealed anywhere else?
Yes.
It's just Naruto was right there on the spot, and the prophecy thing.
Literally, he was right there on the spot.
Child of Destiny.
And no, it wasn't the prophecy thing, but
yes, the fuck it was. Stop saying that, nigga.
Whatever you want to say.
Against the story, nigga?
Whatever you want to say. Like I said. Anyway.
I got you with another one,
anybody could have had the Jinchuriki, because legit, Jinchuriki is not every other Jinchuriki they regular as. Anybody could get a Jinchuriki.
They said Naruto got the little life vitality thing or whatever from the clan too, though.
He got the what?
Like high life vitality or something like that. I'm not looking at it, and I just remember it saying something like that.
High life vitality? Mm-hmm. The one ability that all the Uzumakis have to inherit I forgot what the fuck is stated. It's just basically like a longer life type shit.
They say he don't have all the abilities.
He doesn't have any. You keep on looking up all when I've just showed you proof of any. Like you keep on you look up what other people's talking about, telling me I'm wrong, but yet looking up other people, yet I showed you straight from the source. But I'm still wrong.
You gave me an interpretation too, though, gang.
I'm interpreting how.
When you first showed me, I asked you, was it an ability? You said no, so that don't pertain.
No, because I agree. I didn't know that the reserve chakra itself was an ability. That's legit what I said when I had corrected myself. I didn't know that the reserve chakra was an ability. Having chakra itself, no, that's not an ability. Having a reserve chakra
how do you know it's an ability?
I just looked it up.
So I'm just as credible as you then. Even though you
definitely not, nigga.
What?
Definitely not, nigga. Because I knew what I'm talking about. At least I know exactly what I'm talking about. And then once again, how are you credible? You are looking up what other people saying and to try to prove your point versus me who's actually watching. Just because I got one, just because I said it wasn't an ability because it was.
Because this what happened last time. we brought up I forgot what character, and I broke the character down, and you like, nigga, don't look up Google, and I'm like, nigga, Google just broke it down to me. You're like, damn, they shit got better. Stop shitting on Google AI overview, bro. It's 2025, gang. You think they can't bring up source material?
My nigga, I don't have to look. I don't have to shame it. When the manga itself says it, I'm not about to take what anybody else says versus what the manga itself says. I don't have to get confused when it says it. There's no nigga confused when it tells you. Ain't like they legit tell one thing. So once again, you sitting here looking up what other people say. What happens if you look up and see a bunch of other people who also agree with me? Then what? Cause that's also a bunch of people who also agrees with that, who reads the series and uses the same chapter. Like, come on, I'm not the only one that says this, Cole.
All right, look, this is what I'm gonna do. It's 50-50.
It's definitely not 50-50, nigga. You just wrong.
No,
you're wrong. I'm not about to agree with something. I let you know you're wrong.
I had to prove you wrong every point.
Please tell me when you proved me wrong, because that's what I'm trying to say. Please tell me when you proved me wrong. Saying that I didn't give you enough information about something